Again, I don't want to say really good because, again, D4 and I have seen this throughout the years, guys, of Texas getting up for big games and then not playing that way the rest of the year. I'm going to pound this into the ground until everyone can hear it. Everyone knows what we need. When Texas is officially, quote unquote, back, we will play to a standard and level of the University of Texas. That's what we will do week in and week out, and we will consistently win 10 games. That's how you know we'll be back. But we are definitely building in that direction. We have a good team. We have a good foundation. Our offensive line is going to be very good going forward. I'm very confident saying that. Kelvin Banks played really well. I don't really think of a play where we just got absolutely manhandled other than that last play by Will Anderson. Not even that. That was more of a breakdown than anything. So really good game plan. Proud of everyone. There's a little things we need to do better, as we need a consistent pressure, and also we need to hit the deep ball when it's there. That even got better from this last week to this week. The deep ball was there multiple times. We just dropped it.
Yeah, like I said, I hope viewers is able to, sit for the UTSA game. From what ESPN said, it was a clavicle sprain.
What the hell does that even mean?
That's exactly. I got the notification and it said clavicle.
I don't think you can sprain a bone. So I'm
just reading off what.
Oh no, I know, but I think they messed that one up because you cannot sprain a bone. Maybe I'm wrong. OSU struggles with Notre Dame and OSU isn't good. Bama struggles with Texas and the story of how they overcome adversity. I understand Notre Dame is losing to Marshall, but I don't think, again, we're not saying Ohio State isn't good. I think they're good. I personally think this is the only thing T4 and I differ on, that there is no great team this year. After a week and a half, I'm pretty confident saying that. That doesn't mean the team can get better and become great, but to this point, there's no great team, and I think it's wide open up to this point. D4 thinks Georgia is the cream of the crop up to this point. That's all we've really said. I think Ohio State's still going to run the table. I will bet you money, you guys, if you guys beat us, you're not going to beat us by more than a touchdown.
Germ Little, it's 4:51 p.m. and OU still sucks. Go somewhere else.
When you guys lose to Nebraska next week, I dare you to come back. That true. At least we have the balls to schedule Alabama. We do. Our schedule going forward is going to be very tough. We do have the balls. I'm glad that we do. It is one of those things. If Steve Sarkisian can coach to the point of, look what you guys did with the best team in college football. If you come consistently with that energy, that execution, we can beat anyone on our schedule. And if he coaches to that and those players listen to that, guys, we could be talking about a very special season, not just it wouldn't be a building block season anymore. It would be more than that. And if we're a year ahead of schedule, that says a lot about where this program could head.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not going to. I'm just saying it's a possibility. If we play like this every single week, the Big 12 will be ours.
100%. There's no discussion about that. If we play to this standard every single week, we will beat every team in the Big 12. There's no doubt in my mind about that. The issue is, will we? And that's a gigantic question and issue that we haven't had answered in over a decade. Is Kiffin the next ex-Sabanite to beat old St. Nick? Possibly. It wouldn't shock me. He's going to do a lot of the same things that Steve Sarkisian can do. The question is, do you believe Jackson Dart can do some of the same things Quinn Ewers did? That's the question. Texas is building for Arch Manning. 100%. It's going to be very interesting to see the type of numbers Quinn Ewers puts up next year behind this offensive line, because it's going to be very good. And I'm trying to think who is leaving off the offensive line. Majors will be back, correct, D4? He still has another year of eligibility. Oh, you're muted.
Sorry. That's another guy right there that held his own against 2 or 3 big nose tackles.
Yeah.
He answered a lot of questions today too.
Yep. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Christian Jones has played well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and I think this is his last year of eligibility, so that'd be the one guy we replace going forward. But, I mean, we got 5 to 6 guys to choose from to fill his place. And if you have 4 guys returning on already what looks like to be pretty good offensive line, then we're heading in the right direction. I knew that was going to come.
It's all good. It's all good.
It is all good. Like I said, I'm not angry. That was a hell of a game. I was angry at aspects of the game. I'm always going to be angry at stuff where the team can't control it, and when the team can't control what the officials do. And it really frustrating when they impact. I don't know if they impacted the outcome, but they impacted the scoreboard multiple times in this game. And that was frustrating. And there's nothing that we can do to hold them accountable, guys, other than talk about it, tweet about it, tell people, everyone you need to hear. Like, these guys are terrible. Like, I've seen this crew before, and they're not good. The thing is, what's so frustrating is next week they're going to be somewhere else, reffing, getting paid, and no one's going to bring it up, and it's just frustrating. And I think announcers really need to call it out. Joel Klatt did call it out a little bit, but I'm waiting for an announcer to actually go in when an officiating crew is terrible. For example, you can't take 30 seconds after every flag and have a conference and not know what the flag is. That should never happen. That should not happen. You get one of those a game. They were doing it consistently. It was bad.
Don't worry about that popping in the back room right there. I'm going to put a link in the private chat.
Okay. Our line is good. We just need to get stronger. We didn't get much push in our run game. I would agree. The run game wasn't great. It was good, but not great. And we'll put the score up here as well, because just to remind you guys, 2019 was the final score. Just wait until you join the SEC where all the officials live in Alabama. Yeah. Well, maybe I feel bad for them then. If they have to live in Alabama, then I understand their lives. And you know what? If they want to be miserable and call shitty penalties, then it's on them. I get it. If I had to live in Alabama, I would do the same thing.